Yo, what's good, guys? It's 2 a.m. and I'm just now waking up. My sleep schedule has been on a whole nother level. Don't even ask me about it. Uh, I've been taking a few days off everything I've been doing to rest and just take it easy because I recently injured my back, um, lower back. And yeah, if I do much else than just rest, it's gonna be fucked up for a lot longer. So, yeah, 2 a.m., just now waking up. And yeah, let's get started into today's story time. So this all started in sixth grade, right? Sixth grade. Um, fucking so early in the morning. I can't even remember how old I was in sixth grade, but I'll get the point. I'm 17 now, and this was sixth grade, right? Okay. So this started off during a weekend. I got invited to my friend. Let's call him Joey. All right. I got invited to my friend Joey's birthday party. He was having his sixth grade birthday party at his house. And what he was doing was, so he invited me and our other friend, our other close friend at the time, we'll call him Sam. So Joey invited me and Sam over to his house. He invited us over to his house to celebrate his birthday. And the plan was, after that, the next day we were going to go to Airsoft. We were going to play some Airsoft, and his sixth grade girlfriend at the time, like his sixth grade girl, whatever you want to call that type of relationship, she was going to meet us at the Airsoft game after we had our sleepover. So that was the plan. So on like a Friday or Saturday, whatever the beginning of the weekend was for us, right? I got ready. Well, after I woke up, took me like 15, 20 minutes, something like that, right? And then my mom took me. I've mentioned before that I just live with my dad and my brother, and my mom passed away at the end of sixth grade, so this was before that happened. So yeah, I got ready, and my mom drove me to Joey's house. So we got to Joey's house, and said goodbye to my mom. I thanked her for driving me, gave her a hug, and she went back home. And then I went to Joey's house. So I go into Joey's house. His mom and him greet me. They're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I said, "What's up?" to his mom. "Thanks for having me over." And I said, "What's up?" to my bro, right? I said, "What's up?" to Joey. I told him happy birthday. And on the way over to his house, my mom took me to, it was either Best Buy or GameStop. I can't really remember. It was probably whichever one was on the way to Joey's house, right? And we got him a Steam gift card. Because that's what he wanted for his birthday. He wanted to get For Honor. For Honor, if you guys remember that game, that old Ubisoft game. I think it's Ubisoft, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So For Honor had just come out, and that's what he wanted for his birthday. He wanted to get For Honor on his new computer. This is when PC gaming was just becoming like the move, like what everyone started switching to, and the new thing. I was still playing on PS4 at this time, still rocking the console, but my friend had just gotten a PC, so I got him a Steam gift card, and so I got to his house. I said what's up, told him happy birthday, and I gave him his gift card. We went to his room. He got For Honor on his computer, and he started playing it. We were just chilling, kicking it, having a good time. Then Sam came over, and yeah, the rest of that day was pretty chill. We had a good birthday celebration with the homie, right? Had a good birthday celebration with him. Played some video games together, all three of us, me, Sam, and Joey. It was like, fucking birthday sleepover night. So we had a good time, played some video games. After, he was done playing on his PC, we loaded up some games on the console in the living room. We had a good night. Probably ate I think we ate like pizza, some shit like that, and his mom got him a cake, so that was pretty cool. So after dinner, after all that, we stayed up till as long as our sixth grade brains could handle playing video games, and everyone passed out, right? So then the morning rolled around. We all woke up, and Sam couldn't go with us to Airsoft this day. Something happened. I forgot what. I think, yeah. So his mom had to come pick him up at like 12:30. So we just hung out, kicked it with Sam in the morning. And then like I said, his like the sixth grade girl he was talking to, or like his 6th grade girl, right? That's what I'm gonna use for her from now on in this story time. His 6th grade girl came over like 30 minutes, an hour before Sam had to get picked up. So she came over at like 12. Sam had to go, right? Sadly, Sam had to go. So Sam's mom came and got him. We said goodbye to Sam after kicking it with him all morning. And yeah, then after Sam left, I think everyone was getting ready for airsoft, and waiting for his mom. And then it was time to go. So his mom was like, "All right, we're going to airsoft." Everyone was super excited. Everyone was super excited. I was super pumped. This is my first time doing airsoft too. To this extent, I think I had done paintball or something like that before, but doing airsoft to this extent, like what we did, yeah, it was my first time. So I was pretty hyped. I was pretty excited. So me, Joey, and his 6th grade girlfriend, right? Me, Joey, and his girl. We got in his mom's car, and his mom took us to this place, right? I think it was like a 20 or 40-minute drive, dude, because, like, it wasn't a local, like, type of one you would go to at, like, a mall or some shit like that. It was this whole, like, outdoors, like, military type program, right? Or not military, but it was pretty realistic, alright? It was, like, one of those realistic outdoors kind of, you gotta drive a little bit from civilization into the more countryside of the area, I guess, to go and play airsoft, because there's a whole outdoors, like, it was a really big place, alright? They had a nice setup. So we drive like 20, 40 minutes. We get there, right? And, so we pull up into this dirt parking lot. We get out. We go to, like, the registration center. His mom already had, like, a reservation for us for his birthday. So we got that all signed up. And then we went to, like, the waiting room, right? Their little waiting room they had, where they would get all the players, organize the games. So we went there after his mom got the reservation complete, got all our names signed up, all that, and she said goodbye to us, told us to have fun. She went to wait in the car, or go do whatever. So we were in the waiting room, right? Me, Joey, and his girl. So dude, I cannot say Joey for the life of me right now. Me, Joey, and his girl, right? Waiting in the living room. Waiting in the waiting room. Alright, me, Joe, and his girl were waiting in the waiting room. That's my point. Me, Joey, and his girl were waiting in the waiting room. So, we were waiting, and more people started coming in for the game. And, the directors, or what would you call that? I guess, like, the manager, or the game instructor, right? He was organizing the teams out. So first he organized the teams, right? There was some adults. So he put the adults that were currently with us that had like a kid or two with them. It was basically like the group they separated from us was like a few adults and a kid that was like one of the adults' children with them, right? And then some these people from the military, right? There's this group of adults from the military who came in. And they were coming there to, like, I guess just do like a fun like military practice session with their homie group, because they were all full in their military gear, full outfit, right? Their full military outfit. They came all just like, having a fun weekend. I guess that's what military people do. To hang out and have a fun hangout session, is they go and they practice with airsoft, right? Don't ask me, I'm not in the military. So this military group of people who are really in the military, right? They come, and I guess the game instructor thought it'd be unfair since the other team already had adults, and there was just like a few kids on that team. Like, there must have been like one or two, like even less than like me, Joey, and his girl. So it was me, Joey, and his girl, and then the game instructor and like a few other people. And then the game instructor said, "Oh, so since we have these new people who are doing military training today, we're gonna put them with your team to kind of balance everything out. Since it's kind of last minute change, right? So last minute change, they put the military people with us. Alright, and then the games were ready to start. So before the games were ready to start, um, I guess that day or something, right? Whoever, like, was buying tickets, or maybe they do this all the time because they're just nice people. One of those, right? Whoever bought a ticket or whoever got a little, like, they got to put a raffle ticket with their name on it in a big hat, or like a big jar or whatever. And basically what the prize was after the game, right? After we finished airsoft and it was time for everyone to go home, they were gonna pull a name. They were gonna pull a little raffle ticket out, and whose ever name got pulled would get this would win this green gas, like, airsoft pistol. It was like a full on, like, really nice quality airsoft Glock, right? A really nice airsoft pistol, and they're giving it out. You guys are probably wondering, like, Finn, why the fuck are you telling us this? Remember this. Remember this for the end of the story time, alright? So, I put my raffle ticket in, everyone else does, and then the game is ready to start. So the instructor gets everyone, geared up, they give us our stuff, and we played out the first course, right? It was a super cool outdoor course, and it was like, there was all these objectives, really cool stuff, right? It was like fucking playing Call of Duty or some shit. It was really cool, alright? Really cool outdoor course. So we got through the first course, no problem, right? Nothing really out of the ordinary happened there. This was my first airsoft game. Had a lot of fun. Me and Joey really enjoyed it. So, and Joey seemed like he was having a good time. He was enjoying his birthday. So the package his mom got us was the 2-course game, right? And that was like an hour and a half, 2-hour whole thing, cause like each one was like 30 to an hour, like 45 to an hour. Each one was a full-on outdoor course. So we got through the first one. That wasn't really any problem. Then we got to the next course, right? We got to the second course. So we went to go play the second course, right? And we got through the beginning part. Got through the beginning phase of the second airsoft course. So we get through that course, and the ending part, right? So our team got out from our where we were, and you would start. So our team started on like this one side of the playing field, and it was just like a straight, like, we had to run straight through this field to the other side where the other team was just coming out of where they were. So it was literally like this straight dirt path, and we were on each side, each team, right? So on this path, there was a bunch of cover everywhere, right? There was these wooden cutouts you could crouch down behind. There was these wooden door frames with like enough crouching room, but then also if you stood up, there was a little window cut out like a door frame, and you could peek through, shoot the enemies. It was a really cool setup, right? So we get ready to run through this course. The other team is getting ready too, and I think there was a referee, and he was like, "All right, go." And we take off shooting at the other team, getting to our cover, getting to the position. I think there was a point, like a point A or B we had to capture. So we're running through this course, shooting some people. Some people on our team get knocked out, and me, Joey, and his girl are all still good, right? So the military people are like, "All right, come with us. We're gonna go get the point, right?" So me, Joey, and his girl are running with the military group of the military group. We're running with them to go capture the point. So we get to this cover, right? We get to this cover, and a lot of the other team, like a big group of their group coming to capture the point, comes up pretty close too, right? So like, all right, get down. Like, they told us, because we were the kids, like, get down low and just like shoot from the cover right there. And they were like behind us, so we were all like crouched behind this cover area, and they were shooting at them. And here's where the main event happens. So what happened was, one of the military soldiers, right? One of the soldiers had I guess he had brought a military grade, like one that you would use from the military, a real flashbang, right? Like a real flashbang. I'm not kidding. I'm very serious. He brought a real flashbang with him. Or maybe he had a whole bag of those motherfuckers. I don't know. Maybe he had maybe he had a frag too, but he just was feeling generous that day, right? Anyway, he has his flashbang. Apparently they brought flashbangs with them. And he pulls the clip, or I'm not too familiar with flashbangs, but whatever the detonator was, right? He does that, and he goes to throw it, right? He pulls this out of his belt, and he goes to throw it at the other team. And this motherfucker, like, fumbles the flashbang, like, misses it, and when he throws it, it lands, like, right. So picture this: the military soldiers were behind us, and we were, like, in front, ducked down behind the cover. He fumbles it, misses the flashbang when he throws it, and it lands right on, like, our cover, right on, like, and basically it landed right. I see him throw it, and it lands right on the floor, in front of our cover, directly in front of me. I was the first one in front. It was me, then Joey. So it was me, Joey, his girl, right? That was the order. And then the military group, who just threw the flashbang. So it was me, Joey. Alright, so me first, then Joey, then his girl, then the military people. So it lands right in front of me. And the only thing that went in my mind was, oh shit, that's the flashbang. So it looked like this little, like, from the point it hit the ground, right? It looked this black, like, bag object. And the way I could describe this was, if you guys have ever lit off a firework, more specifically, you know those, like, snake fireworks that, like, so you ignite them and then they kind of expand out, right? That's kind of what happened here. So this little black, like, bag looking thing, right? It lands in front of me, and I just see it starting to expand, and it lands in front of me, and it starts expanding, it's expanding, and I'm just like, oh shit. And then boom, it pops, right? It explodes right in front of everyone, me directly in front. And yeah, I just remembered it as, like, there's a huge, like, shock, immediate, just like a flashbang. That's why they call it that. It was a huge flash shock to my peripheral, like, the front of my vision, like, basically my entire, like, for a quick, like, for, right? So it was just a huge bang in front of my eyes. And then that kind of went down a little bit after. I was like, ah. So I was able to open my eyes again. I could see, kind of. But, my ears were still ringing, right? If anyone's ever been hit with a flashbang, you'll know what I'm talking about. After the initial flash goes away, your ears, they're ringing pretty loud. And it's not just, like, a normal ear ringing, but it's kind of like, it's like a concussion almost, like, in your brain, right? So my ears are ringing pretty loud after that. And I'm just I'm kind of disoriented, too. It disorients you. I was a little confused, right? And, my ears were ringing. And the referee comes running over, right? Because, alright, you're not supposed to bring fucking any outside utilities, guns. You're not supposed to bring any outside equipment unless it's, like, like an airsoft wet gun, right? You're not supposed to bring anything else besides airsoft gear to an airsoft field. So the referee sees this, he runs over, and that's when I noticed, like, Joey was hit by it, his girl was kind of affected, but the military people got really, like, at least the guy who threw it, the guy who was the closest to being in front, he seemed pretty messed up too, right? And, so the referee runs over, is like, what happened? And I was like, me and Joey were like, dude, we don't know. This guy just threw a flashbang or some sort of grenade, and it just went off, and the referee saw most of it, right? So he had a pretty good understanding. So the referee calls the game. That was the ending of it anyway. Everyone's just more worried about, are the kids okay? What just happened? Is this guy okay? What did he do? Right? So the referee ends the game. They call an ambulance for the guy, because I don't know how, right? I was the one more in front, too. But I guess the military guy, the full-grown man, right, the adult who was the closest in front with the flashbang, the one who threw the flashbang, he got pretty fucked up, too, I guess because he was the first one, like, in front. So, they call an ambulance for him. He was more messed up than anyone. I guess me and my friend Joey just got lucky. But, he got pretty messed up from what he threw. That's just instant karma right there. So they had to call an ambulance, right? A stretcher. He was that disoriented. So they get his friends out. All his other friends were able to walk fine and all that. So they call time. They end the game, and we walk back to like the front, where we went in to do the registration and all that. And this whole time, right? This whole time, I'm still pretty disoriented. I'm kind of I'm getting back to normal, but my ears, like, more than anything, my ears were just what kept bothering me. My ears just kept ringing for like 5 minutes. Over the next 5 minutes, it gradually went down, but for the first initial 5 minutes, my ears were still ringing pretty bad. So we're walking back, and me and Joey are just talking about everything that happened. Me, Joey, and his girl. We were just talking about it. Because, yeah, that was super unexpected. Kind of I'm not sure if that would be anticlimactic or climatic, I guess, ending to the airsoft game. But, like, it was a weird ending, you know? It was super unexpected. Super unexpected ending. So we're talking about it, we're just talking about it. We're just like, damn, like, dude, what? He brought a flashbang with him? I don't know, it was just interesting to us that this guy who was doing military training decided to bring a flashbang with him. Didn't really make any sense, right? So we get to the front, and the instructor and the guy was walking with us back to Joey's mom to, apologize for what just happened to the group of kids she brought. And so he tells her everything, right? Blah, blah, blah. And at the same time we were walking with the manager back to Joey's mom, I see, like, the guy getting hauled out on a stretcher, right? Eyes, like, closed, like he just looked super disoriented, right? He was super disoriented. He was getting, like, hauled away on a stretcher, put into an ambulance, and we could see his friends, like, right? His group of friends, the military people, they were talking to the airsoft officials there, because, that's kind of it's against their rules, alright? You're not supposed to do that. It's against their rules. So his friends had to deal with that. They had to talk to the people. He was getting hauled away in the ambulance because he was disoriented. And, yeah, Joey's mom was like, are you guys okay now? Like, are you guys feeling okay? Are you good? And Joey, right? My friend Joey, he was like, I'm pretty much good now. My ears are ringing a little bit. And I told her the truth. Mine were still ringing pretty bad. So, because Joey was, like, the one behind me, right? I was the one in front who took the most of the initial blow. So it was still feeling me. So, yeah, I told her that. I was like, my ears are still ringing, to be honest. And, yeah, I couldn't really hear that well. My ears were really disoriented for the next 5 minutes. The first initial 5 minutes, my ears were really messed up. But, that went away, and after that, I was all good. It was fine. And, this story time kind of ends off on a happy note. You guys remember that raffle I was telling you guys about for the free airsoft pistol? Well, guess what? I guess the karma that guy caused when he got disoriented kind of worked out in my favor somehow. So, we go back to finish off the ending of, like, the game, right? Everyone else, like, on the other team and the people who were still left on mine who weren't military people, we go back to do the raffle and everyone says goodbye and, like, the wrap up of the airsoft games, right? The airsoft session. So we go there, go to that waiting room they had again, and so the guy goes to do the raffle, right? He pulls out a raffle ticket and he says, alright, and the winner is Finn. And I just couldn't believe it because I had just gotten flashbanged. At this point, I was feeling better. Like, I was kind of back to my normal, not disoriented state. But it was still super, just unexpected, right? Because, like, I was playing airsoft, having a great time. A a flashbang goes off in my face, like a real one, right? A real one, right in front of me. It lands in front of me. I watch it expand and explode. And then I won the raffle. I won the airsoft giveaway. So, I won the airsoft gun. My friend Joey was like, dude, that's sick. I'm stoked for you. That's awesome. You won it. And I was super happy. I was super excited. Because I really liked airsoft. And that was my first ever, like, real gun I ever got. Right? Real type of gun. It was a pretty cool day. I was super excited. So, yeah. That pretty much wraps up the end of that story time. Ends off on a good note. I got a free airsoft gun. I won the giveaway. And, yeah, that's the end of this story time. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Make sure you're getting enough water. And, yeah, don't get hit with any flashbangs. Moral of the story: if you're going to play airsoft, if you're going to an airsoft shooting, an airsoft session, please, for the life of you, especially if there's going to be kids there, and you're in the military, you're going to do a little training, have fun with your friends, don't bring a flashbang with you. And for that matter, don't bring any other military grade tools, because there could be kids there, and you could accidentally miss your aim. And like, I don't even know what this guy was thinking, because even if he didn't miss, right, and he threw the flashbang to the enemy's cover, like the other team, if he threw it to their cover, that still would have like messed them up. So anyway, I don't know. Moral of the story: don't bring any military grade tools or weapons to an airsoft shooting. And yeah, that's the end of the story time. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.